You're a maniac. Feeling better, not feeling better. What do you want to do? I don't know. If I got more than that, what do you mean? Well, liquid poo. I definitely feel something. Well, should we ate that pizza or that cherry fruit spread? Started watching all these videos where people always complaining about the problems in the world. Like, where the problems come from? It's because of people, but what makes everything possible? Money. Should end money. Anytime there's a profit system, that's what people don't understand. And that's in everything they ever talk about, man. I can't help you there. If I could, I mean, then we end money. When you buy something that just deletes, can't put your wage in anybody else's account, that ends money. Because, oh, whatever ism or whatever you want to call it, they've always got it like, hey, it's the same thing. Why? Because, you get this for, what I mean? And I know, like, the program it leaves room for corruption there, right? For the people to do their evil and get paid for it. But it's not the same way, though, man. Why? This doesn't, man. Sorry. Oh, you lie, do all that stuff, but like, it's got a limit. This would work, make things better. Why? Cause one thing it tempts men to be bad, or just overlook things out of fear or whatever, because people are getting paid. When that ain't the case, it gives more. It's more not happening, and stand up against it, but not happening. People just don't seem to understand it. Well, good luck to you, but what's the thing here? It is like it's you're not part of the ism. What do you mean by that? Well, one thing, it is like sort of slavery, but no, you have to, or else. That's what makes it slavery. Right? But you can be an owner or you're an investor. That's kind of come together as that's kind of one of those isms. People just don't look at it that way. What do you mean? Well, we own it together and we share the the blah blah from it, right? All ups and downs of the corruption. You lose. And you don't know what a lot of people are doing. And what did you notice in my life? Well, out there working, they like to hire people that blow all their money. You mean they don't want people working for them that's going to have a better life, or even to be like competition against them, right? They want workers. As soon as they hand them the money, they're going to be broke the next day. Definitely what I noticed. They don't like examples. What I mean, if someone, and other workers don't like it, if someone that does good things with their pay, to see how I can be a hey, we should do good things too, and blah 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 blah, and like well, they should be the boss, right? We paid better, stuff like that. So when so that kind of stuff, and that, what do you mean? Dangerous? What do you mean? You see how people are? They sing songs about, well, like, we're going to another thing like union stuff, scabs, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, it's had a different world. None of these things would be an issue, man. Right? And one thing just no one talks about, the ability to work a bunch of different places, work wherever you want when you want. Everything open 24/7. There is the like, hey, one of the biggest solutions to it all. What do you mean? Well, you're not like doing the same thing until you die, man. That's just like, as all you have in this life, I know there's other things, but pretty much is work. So might as well be able to do all kinds of different things. The way I look at it. You should be able to get paid for it. I'll tell you. Well, I mean, it even ends, what's that called? The worry of like child support and divorce. Why? Well, like I said, you buy something to delete, you can't put any wage in anybody else's account. You're always worried about judges making just a little bit of thing. But on the basic thing of, hey, man, hey, y'all's just separating, right? Well, when you can get paid to go to school or go to college, like whoever's the kids with you, you'll be able to take care of your own kid. You don't need someone coming and dictating to you, telling you to do the right thing. When it's possible for you just to work and make money, you definitely can help out there. But the other thing is, like, one thing that they don't give rights to children that should have a children. I don't care how young they are. All right, they ought to have the ability. No, I don't want to live with them. Right? There's the thing. That's one way. Hey, I already had it bad where I was, but man, that's one place where I was lucky. What do you mean? Like, well, my mom got. It was supposed to be my father to sign over the rights away so I could be adopted. Right? And that guy, cheated on my mom, so he's like, yeah, look at you. But see that guy, and he's still trying to get back in there, right? And she left it up to me. I told him no. This is 5 years old, and I don't want to do it. But could you imagine if he hadn't signed, that he could possibly go to court and this drunken guy, right, could get custody of me, part time, you know what I mean? Yes. Yes, a kid should have the right to say, hey, no. All right? Not have somebody, well, blah, 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 but don't care what you think. It's what I think. You understand that? And there's the point. And how smart I was to listen to my mom say, hey, be good so this guy will marry me. I mean, the whole play, like I'm this kid's son. I know it's a horrible thing. I was only 1 year old. And my brother was awful. We even adopted him too. But I played that shit, son. And I knew it. I mean, I just knew it going down the pipeline. This ain't going to last long. But what happened? I got a home out of it. Yeah, and I was the good son. Like, no matter what, going to be the good son. Yeah, I'll play the role, and I'll be a good son. But I know I can see what's happening. I can see prophecy of what's happening here unfolding before it happens. Because, I can see who you are. All right? Which made the life a little bit better for me in certain ways. I left room for my brother to be crazy on me, but like bad enough, every time I'm around, the other thing I'm getting beat on, right? Yeah, so I'm sure there's been a lot more beatings, all right, if I didn't have my own damn place, all right, oh yeah, it takes a toll on you, it really does. I'll really twist it because sometimes you should get beat and you don't get beat, so that really, and other times like getting beat and like should have never had a hand laid on you, like what the. You feel like being what Billy Badass or something, right? Oh, very competent. Yeah, definitely a time and place for discipline. The same one of them, right? You know what I mean? There's just you just feel like beating on someone because you can, right? Because you're bigger than they are. Wow, but what would happen if I was bigger? Oh, motherfucker! How dare you put your hands on me? Yeah, that's what it really comes down to. You know what I mean? That's real stuff every day in this world, right? See, I don't know. I guess I do. I don't know. I guess it's just like saying I don't know. It's a habit. It's where I come from. I guess one of the biggest problems in this world is like I do know, right? It's not don't know. I know, right? And everybody wants to run away from that. Right? Hey, you know, right? When you sit there and talk and act like you don't know, you have to know. You really lived this long and you don't know. So there's that. I don't know why everybody don't get on this page. They're like afraid, right? Like people ain't afraid to say they're a communist or a socialist, but they're afraid to like. It seems to be say what I say. I mean, hey man, how about we just fucking end Monday, right? End money. How about we end the whole idea of a profit system? When you buy something that just deletes, work wherever you want when you want to work. Everything open 24/7. And see there, that's where you talking about if someone, dude, you don't get paid unless you work, but you don't have to be committed, right? There's another thing. That's another thing. No commitment, right? You work, you get paid. You watch something educational, you get paid. You get paid to go to school. It's real simple. Well, I mean, a detail that why people sit there run their mouths about isms and everything, and why anybody in their sane mind would say, yeah, man, fucking capitalism, right? Fucking, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. See, I'm not talking about any of those other isms, right? I'm talking about all those isms are a problem. Here's the solution. People might want to call it one of them. Hey, where's that detailed book like that? There ain't one. That's why, because it was a real system that really works. And so, like people, it's obvious when people talk, "Hey, man, we could have a better society," right? But you're like how? If it conflicts with how the system already is, right? more of a diversion of money or whatever, or allowing things that, it's just, right? Whole system change. Everybody's got to have a title for, I don't know, fucking freedom. People still don't understand, things weren't right once a long time ago. But it's a different place now. We're all here, and it's like this. It is a perfect transition to it. Right? Especially the things coming down the road. What do you mean? Well, people ain't fighting for what do you mean? They want to, like, they want to, all robots are going to do things and we're going to get UBI. I do know. It's just, the obligation of things. What do you mean? How people expecting something to be better when they die, right? So people just go give them on the word. It doesn't matter if they get paid good, right? You know what I mean? Hey, might do something on the weekend. Have that fucking 1 week or 2 week vacation at the end of the year. Right? And I know that gets things done, but I mean, like that. Always the same goddamn thing. Always the same goddamn thing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with work. Work's great. It's just the same work, right? This is what I do. Right? You know what I mean? Like, this is like fucking crazy, man. It really is. Why? Because usually someone that makes a lot of money doing something, they know how to do all kinds of different things, right? And it's just like, I always have to do the same damn shit. Oh, because they try to spread, yeah, you run into no consistency of the funds coming through to take care of shit. That's why people are like, why do that? What do you mean? You specialize in something, right? What do you mean? And you go to fucking dang, because other shit, what do you mean? Everybody's doing it. Doesn't matter if someone does it better than someone else. It's just like too much competition. There's where I see. That's where I come into the thing on this. What do you mean? Like where I live, what do you mean? All kinds of people know how to do shit, man. There ain't enough work to go around. But there's plenty of shit that needs fucking done. But since this, hey, man, I can't get, parts, labor, all this shit, anything to be done, there has to be money that doesn't fucking exist. All right. On it's just a printing machine, right? Imagine you shut that down in profit system and you just pay people to work. That way shit could get done. I don't know what to tell you, man. There's the hold up. Imagine they make people go to fucking school for 13 years and then they, release from, hey, man, if you ain't in school, we ain't going to put you in jail. But now you better make sure someone lets you into their house or we'll fucking take you away for vagrancy or illegal camping or some bullshit and put you in jail. But hey, yeah, you ain't getting no job. You crazy? That's just the crazy part about it, man. I don't know what to tell you. Oh yeah, and you ought to see the schedules they give people. Hey, yeah, you got 4 hours this week. Hey, yeah, they hired them, right? 4 hours, right? Can you imagine trying to live off 4 hours a week, right? And everybody's like, we'll get another. Well, no one else has been putting it up. It's bullshit. Why would you even have a society that fucking works like this? That's crazy. All right, and the whole idea of like, Yeah, well, I got them working 4 hours, man. You know how devastating that is. Imagine they do people like that. They were given hours, right? They just, no one cares. I mean, if anybody cares, it's called caring about your children. I don't care. You would have. Why would you even have children? Right? All they will make it. Oh, come on, man. They don't know what to do. Well, you got to take a stand. Everybody taking a stand. I don't know what to tell you. So what do you want? I won't answer. What are you talking about here? You need to eat the rich first. Well, the problem is the poor. You know what I mean? What's the rich? Some people with some ties. Problem is the ordinary person that thinks they're a little bit rich and wants to continue with this shit. Right? Even the poorest of the poor. What do you mean? You're the one that, you know, don't. You know, you're the one that fucking supports this shit, right? What do you mean? It could already be done. What do you mean? The whole system change? What do you mean? If everybody came together, see, there's something weird going on. You know, I mean, like y'all could just make it happen. Well, I mean, that's the way it is now, right? Well, anything is like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. There wouldn't be no one to stop you. You know, there ain't no what do you mean? It's just the way it is. What do you mean when they're little computer shit and there's cards, right? You have like a credit card or whatever, and you know, this is the way people's going to get paid, right? And there's cards in the store and they know how to, you know what I mean? Or send card, whoever sends a card, you know, that's a whole thing. They print cards up. I'd like it just if it was your like already like debit credit card, and we'll just put your picture on there too, like your license. But anyways, that whole system right there, like when everybody does everything, if y'all could just go, hey, well, let's do it like this. And there's the thing, man. Don't have nothing to do with like y'all let them. Like what are they gonna do? Like, oh, this is the way it's gonna be done, right? You know, it's y'all. It ain't them. And y'all buy down to, well, sure, cool, that's cool. Yeah, like you know, because you know how it is. Most of they're over the age. You know, what I mean, they're way past retirement age. A lot of these rich people that you talk about, and the other ones, what I mean, you see, they might not ever work, but you see how they're kind of athletic. Some of them, right? So, like the transition, like that, they would have to go to work, not that big a deal. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I got me. I guess it's the way we do things now. All right, so it's not them. You know, you just give them that opportunity, right? Same thing with if you want to look and say, oh my God, those people are evil. You're the one that gives them that opportunity, man. All right, you know, it's the people, like we the people, right? You're the reason the way it is, right? Now that the key thing is school. If y'all would just be like, oh, you know what? And they showed y'all, man, they shut down school. right? What were y'all hungry for? Oh, we want to get rid of our kids and send them back there. Hell, we don't have to wear a mask all goddamn day long. Goddamn, open that fucker. People don't give a fuck about their kids. That's what's going on here, right? And to allow a compulsory system, that's why, man. It's y'all. It ain't them. It's you, right? Well, that's what y'all want, what you beg for, right? You know, that's the people. I ain't them, man. You're the ones that decide that. Well, hey, I guess we're not dealing with it now. What fuck faces, right? You know, no more compulsory, right? Not happening, right? You know, y'all don't do that, man. Y'all beg for school to be open, right? God damn it, please open it back up, right? Well, I mean, there was so much opportunity for the people there, man. So much money given out. So much opportunity for people to make a change on how things are done in this world during that shit. Did anybody take advantage? No, they wanted it opened up. The same old fucking bullshit it always fucking was now. Right? So it ain't them, it's you. All right, I saw. Yeah, because you know how they always taking people's kids away from them shit. They're on that now. But at that point in time, when it was all they didn't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck if you're homeless with your fucking kid. They didn't give a fuck, you know, hey, man, fucking like a American old time, right? You know, fucking go live in a tent, walk the land, walk away, right? Whatever the hell, right? You know? But they gave out all that money. What do you mean? All that unemployment, all these days where people came together and really started new businesses, new schools, the way things are done, man. And, you know, none of that, like, you know. I did something. What'd you do? The money hand out. I bought me a home. You know what I mean? Yeah, it takes a little, you fucking pay for shit in the process, right? I took that money and bought me a fucking home. I definitely changed my life from being homeless. So you see what I'm saying? I'm not full of shit. I'm saying y'all could change the fucking world, right? You know? Trust me, I was down there. Just wasn't anybody else doing anything. I mean, what were they doing? I don't know, buying furniture or TVs or some dumb shit, right? I'm like, yo, I'm buying a home, right? And the same thing with them, like the people I was around. They got one got a home, right? They like to control, right? Like sit there and I don't know, complain to. Because at one point I was living in an apartment place, but then I was homeless. I was homeless when I was there, and went homeless. I couldn't stand that place. They like having a fucking apartment manager tell you what to do and shit, and go to complain and go narc on people and shit, right? So like, you know, you can get away from this hell, right? But they are the hell, right? You know, now you can have a life there. What do you mean? Up everybody's ass if you've been hell to bring a fucking girl there, right? You know what I mean? Not like it's not like that everywhere, but it's not saying that. You don't got to fucking, it's my property. You don't got a fucking apartment manager to call. Hey, brought me a fucking woman here. I'm going to fuck her, right? Fuck you. Right? That's all there is to it. You know what I mean? How are you making statements and it says you're not watching? This is the fucking bullshit. They're sleeping right now. I got 7 of them. I'm worried about one of them a little bit, not really. Well, he's the black one, he's different. They're all yellow and white, and he came out weird. So he's a little different. And it's weird how they don't like their, I got that mixed salad again, real cheap, man. And Wayne inspired. It didn't smell bad this time because it was a couple of days inspired the other time. And only like $1.29 for a bag of fucking mixed salad, right? And they love lettuce, man, but they just don't seem too excited about it at all, right? So that's weird. I find that extremely weird. What do you mean? Because others like devour that shit, man, right? Lettuce, they love lettuce. But no. That one has been all chopped up and put in a bag. Is it real? Look real? I don't know, probably not the brand, but it looks better than others. I had that meat on it too. But I definitely ate some expired salad in my day. This ain't expired. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe they just sprayed something on it or something. I find it weird. I find it really weird. And they're not digging on it. They should be digging on it. Yeah, they should be fucking loving that shit, son. But they're not. None of them are. Right? Nope, not really. So that's weird. That's weird. Why didn't you like your stuff? Why didn't you like your lettuce? Yours being particular. Well, here it is, It actually smells good. This spongy though, that's is weird. Yeah, that's the weird part, man. What do you mean? Yeah, I've never felt lettuce like that. What do you mean? It's lettuce, though. It smells good. It sounds crunchy, crispy. And because it is so fresh. What do you mean? Oh, you said somewhere. Yeah, it's called that. Non-GMO, Well, maybe that's not what they're like. Dude, it's too good, Brent. Well, that's a hell of a price right there, man. What do you mean? $1.29 for a bag of lettuce when the lettuce sitting there is like $1.99. So you get cabbage and carrots, not very many cabbage and carrots in there, but yeah. Make sure you get a fucking head of fucking lettuce, right? For $1.29, I mean, shit. Probably freak people out. What do you mean? That's tough. I imagine that could take a toll. Yeah, there's the damn lettuce stand. I can imagine eating a lot of that take a toll on you. That's probably why they ain't that much into it, because the low lettuce, that's what I'm saying, you could put a piece of lettuce in there, right? Another, right? It ate that, right? Because it's just so thin, right? It's like nothing, right? And so damn, dude, that's fucking... Whatever. Whatever. life. He's got a life. He does it his way. Because he's crazy. But he's not so crazy as you think. Oh no, he's not so crazy as you think. He's not so crazy. He's not so crazy. He's just fucking insane. Ha 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 ha. But he's not crazy. He's just fucking insane. There's a difference. Trust me, there's a motherfucking difference. No, I'm perfectly sane. I'm perfectly fine. Don't have to worry about a thing with me.